shot of you as well. Maybe you can take a shot of me.
Yeah.
Although this thing is probably taking...
Well, I've just realised I hadn't turned it on till just now, so I've just turned it on, but...
That's okay, as long as I can prove that I did this, because a lot of pilots...
It'll be on there now for the ride home.
Good.
It's the trouble, I sometimes forget if I get distracted.
We live by these things these days.
Whiskey, Papa 3.
Yeah.
Roger.
Alright, here we go. Let's get a shot of the bit that really matters, the helicopter. The instructor. Do you want to take a shot of me? Okay.
I'll do it on the way back. Let's take your pictures down there.
Picture, there we go. Oh, come on. Photography and I are not actually the greatest. There we go. Outfit. Get a bit of a shot of the horizon. That'll do for the moment.
I'll get it back up to 2,000.
Okay, we'll pop back. So in terms of doing the rating, how many, I mean obviously I would get some credit for the existing exams.
You get 6 hours.
6 hours, okay.
So in theory, you could do it in 39.
You could do it in 39.
But of course...
It never works that way. Weather, you don't get down as much as you want because of the weather or whatever else.
Well, yeah, I mean obviously, you know, it may take longer than 39 hours, you never know.
Yeah, no.
But in theory, that's what you could go through at.
It is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. It's a standard, not a... up to a point and then, you know, so...
So we're literally coming back on the reciprocal 120.
That's it, yeah. Yeah, whatever. I must admit I didn't make a note of it, but...
yeah, it was about 30. We're back up to 2,000.
Yep. Michael, if you wanted to come back on and...
I have control. Do you want to grab that?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I don't know, it's probably, don't worry about it,
You got a camera thing on here?
Yes, there is. Don't worry about it, it's probably...
camera, got it.
You've got it?
Yep. Okay.
Just, you know, nobody will believe I did it.
Alright. Are you... Smile?
I'm trying to. And also keep...
I think that's it. I'll do another one.
Make sure we're keeping tracking. Keeping it round a bit.
Yeah, I think that's it. If you want to have a look, I have control. I have control.
Don't worry about it. We'll, I'm not here to take photos.
Oh, okay, alright.
We'll just concentrate on the flying. Sorry,
yep.
He's just kicking the...
Okay, alright.
Okay, let's get that back in hand.
And
okay, we got 1, 2.
And you have it.
I have control.
Good. We'll go back and do a little bit of hovering.
That's going to be the bit I'm interested in.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just
turn it around a bit.
Around a little bit. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Well, the rotor is very. What is it? What do you call the I use I try to synchronize the. Sorry, we're getting up a bit. So do you have any other students today, or?
No, unfortunately not.
So you came in specifically for me. I appreciate it.
That's okay. I don't mind. I mean, it's nice to come up here and have a look around again. And I don't often come up this way. You know, most students, we go out further where it's cloud-based. CMA goes up even higher.
Where
so
you can get a bit of altitude.
Yeah. And just push gently forward, Michael. Let's pick up a bit more speed. We'll get back up to 90 knots. And you could just bring it around a little bit to the left. And keep pushing.
Oh, it's coming up.
That's it. Good. And just come round a bit more to the left for me.
That's it. I've got it, visual.
Beautiful.
So what's is it an overhead join or?
No, we'll just come back in from the north, go to 2-1 and do the hovering there. Try and rest your arm on your leg.
Oh, that's
just
better.
make little movements with your fingers.
Right, yeah, almost, yeah. That's better.
Just push again.
It's very, very light touch. This is the vice grip of death.
There's no point in hanging on tightly for dear life. Just hang on gently for dear life.
There we go. Now I'm going to try and fight with my fingers now.
Just squeeze it right a little bit for me. Okay. That's it. That's good. And we'll just...
So if the fan was to start to something was going to let go now, what you would
alter rotation. So I'll give you a little demo when we get back to the airfield.
Yeah, interesting.
Smoke up there in the distance.
I've got it.
Fly towards that for me.
Okay, we'll go. Actually, it helps to have a fixed point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very quiet around here, the airspace.
It is.
Which is nice.
Roger, QP is 101.
You catch it on a busy weekend though. People with microlights coming in and out.
Yeah, as I say, when I fly...
Oh, it'll be difficult to get your message through.
So if you do want quiet, the weekdays are the best, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit easier during the weekdays because the weekends, I'll say this weekend was, the parachuting was quite busy on the Saturday. I tend not to work on the Sunday, so. Now that smoke,
yes.
If you just come around a little bit to the left of that,
okay,
and then you should be able to see the airfield up in the distance. So what do you think so far?
Fantastic. I'm enjoying this immensely.
Good.
I'm going to have to do this again, I think.
Good. That's what we like. Just push gently forward again, Michael, and get a little bit of speed back up.
Okay.
Go for X-ray overhead. X-ray.
That's it. Good. When the rotors are spinning, they create like a big flat plate.
Yes.
And in the hover, of course, the plate is level. When you want to go forward and you push forward, the disc tilts forward to drag you forward.
Yes.
But due to the aerodynamics as you go forward, the disc tries to level out.
I'm with you. So that's what's happening here, and I'm not adjusting for that. Effectively, so I'm bleeding speed.
If you try and go right, it drops away to the left.
I'm with you.
If you try and go left, it'll go right. If you slow it down by bringing it back, it'll flap forward. This thing is moving about all the time, which is what makes it unstable, which is why you have to keep making little corrections.
All the time. It's just keeping on top of that. And, so there's no slack helicopter pilots around.
No. A couple of microlights sitting down on the ground there.
I see them there.
Obviously, if you get to fly something that's big and full of electronics, you'll probably find there's some buttons and knobs you can press to take your hands off and sit there and relax. But essentially, the electronics and the motors are still doing the same thing you would do.
Yeah, exactly.
Making the little corrections to keep it flying at the height and speed that you want. Michael, just come left a little bit for me. I'm just going to make a radio call.
Okay.
Helicopter Bravo Oscar, 2,000 feet just north of Staplehurst for rejoin.
Helicopter Bravo Oscar, runway 28, QFE 1013.
Runway 28, the QFE 1013. Probably going to call final from the north to 21, John. Helicopter Bravo Oscar.
Roger.
Golf X-ray, so we're just commencing at PFL, just north of railway line, 2,400 feet onto 28.
Okay.
I'm just looking out for him, I can't see him.
Michael, just sit back and relax, I have control.
You have control?
Yeah.
Feet off the...
Yeah, that's it. I'll just show you this auto rotation.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. It's going to bleed us. Okay.
So, engine's ticking over.
Hello again, Papa Golf back with you, Ash.
Rotor RPM is at 100%. They're still spinning.
Giving way. Papa Golf.
We're on about 60, 65 knots.
You pull back and we drop and you dump the lever.
Yep. That's it.
And we've got about what, just at 9,000 on the 900 rather, on the on the RPM there, or inches rather.
I'll just bring that back up.
Okay.
We can rejoin.
A visual with the field over there.
What have you got visual with?
I was going to say, wait, I'm trying to. The field is just over. There it is. There.
Airfield's just over there.
Yep.
Straight ahead.
The village.
Yep. We'll just join downwind.
Fair enough. You've got the railway line there, which is great.
Yeah.
I see how you do it. You literally just put the...
Yep.
That's the way to fly.
Yeah. Helicopter Bravo Oscar, right hand downwind, 28.
Helicopter Bravo Oscar.
So we'll just come down here and then we'll go in from the north, have a go at the hovering.
I guess the trick with the auto rotation is actually the landing, actually knowing how to flare.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the tricky bit. Yeah. Mind you, if you recognise the need to get into auto rotation, and you get into auto rotation because you've had an engine failure or something like that, then whatever you do at the bottom, you should live.
It might not be that.
If you're up there and you
let it
whether you recognise it or not, but you don't get into auto rotation and you need to, then it's just a straight into the ground.
Yeah, well, we don't want to be doing that. So
No.
spoil our day.
Exactly.
Right, so we're coming home. This is a normal circuit, effectively here.
Helicopter Bravo Oscar, final from the north, runway 21, and visual with an aircraft right base. Correction, and left base for them.
Roger.
So, what we'll do when we get down to the hover, Michael, I'll do the pedals and lever,
Okay.
and you can just have a go on the stick. It's essentially the same as upstairs.
Just.
You can leave the compass in line.
X-ray.
You can leave the compass on the horizon, and it's
Final, number 2, 3 green.
and it's left a middle, right a middle, forward a middle, back a middle. You're always searching for the middle position, which will keep the helicopter nice and still. What you have to remember is, of course, is that the middle position will vary because the wind blowing at you will vary.
Roger.
And as you say, if you're actually doing the power, it's going to be left rudder. Sorry, left pedal.
It's left if you add power, right
no,
if you take it
so
away.
just make sure we... Right, into wind.
Yep. There's another aircraft on final just over there, that's okay.
You're long final, yeah.
Yeah, well, I think he's final, not
Final, yeah. Twin of some sort.
Yep. And when you're hovering, don't look down in front of you, look out to the horizon.
Just look at the horizon, yeah.
So, we're pretty much into wind. Don't worry about the pedals. Don't worry about the pedals.
Just
the stick. Look out ahead. And you'll notice that all I do is very gently nudge and tease.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll ease off the pressure, Michael, so you can have a feel.
Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. It's
less is more, as they say.
yeah.
No over controlling. Middle, forward, and middle. Let me just move it across onto the runway again.
Okay. Making an ass of myself there.
That's alright. No, it's not that bad. Okay, I'll ease off the pressure again.
Okay.
You can have another go. So what do you think?
It's interesting. I'm overdoing that.
Golf X-ray back into overhead, the same thing.
Forward.
Roger.
Enjoyed it?
Absolutely fantastic.
Michael, I have control.
You have control?
Good.
So, I mean,
Helicopter Bravo Oscar just approaching the 03 numbers, requesting permission to cross 10 back to the pad.
Roger, check final approach.
Helicopter Bravo Oscar, the approach to 10 is clear. Correction, 28 is clear, and I'm crossing back to the pad. Sorry, Michael, what were you saying?
no, I was going to say, I mean, on that, well, you know, I enjoyed that. I'd like to come and do this again.
Good.
You haven't had any grey hairs to your...
No, you were fine. You were fine.
Might as well do the whole thing.
Yeah.
I see a bit of lightning over there.
I mean, you know, yeah, it's a cockpit. I mean, obviously there'll be some things you'll find
easier than others.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, you
Golf X-ray in the overhead, we'll call commencing
you've got to just take it as it comes and expect that, you know. Let me just see if I can put that around. Oh, come on, girl. Come on.
She's down?
Yeah.
No,
Just got a couple of minutes to cool the engine
Cool
off.
the engine down, yeah.
And,
Yeah, the old... You don't have cowl flaps and all that sort of nonsense on this thing, so...
No.
Yep, that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Enjoy.
Very good. It's very good. Very good. I just got to let this cylinder head cool down.
You know, when you've been almost back to the white.
Well, sort of halfway between 200 and 350.
Yeah.
So.
You know, yeah. These guys are obviously been parachuting, or
no, they've been out across the channel taking pictures of the boats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Photo Fly are under contract to the government to fly out there
I'm with you.
I think as often as they can. And that's actually Polly's brother who flies there. He's the chief pilot.
I like this airfield. It's kind of community. It's good.
Oh, it's good. It is. It's fantastic, really.
I mean, it's got everything here. You know, you've got parachute. You know,
yeah.
It almost looks like somebody lives in the parachuting club.
Well, they do. Some of them do live in. What do they call it? Skid Row.
Skid Row.
They call it.
Just north of rail line.
Thanks, Rick.
Yeah, no, I like it. It's got a nice atmosphere down here.
It has. Yeah, it's a good place.
I normally fly from Stapleford.
Yeah.
Which has become very commercialised. You know,
Has it?
I've got all the ATPL guys doing stuff.
Oh,
They've got a full motion.
Well, I know, you know, Big and Hill, basically, they're kicking out all the training people.
I think that's disgraceful. I shouldn't, you know, I mean, I did my twin rating there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. And
it's a shame.
It's an absolute shame. I mean, we slowly be squeezed. I mean, you know, the small chaps have been squeezed out of the market.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think the CIA would like to see GA gone and just deal with the commercial people.
Yeah.
I don't think they like us at all.
No, they don't appear to. Okay, so. And we've got a GPS here as well, of course.
Yep, you got that. This will be function as a G. I did once upon a time many years ago. I knew how to use that quite extensively, but I didn't use it in anger. I've used this. This is quite easy actually.
Yeah.
It's a better screen, I think, because it's bigger, or slightly bigger.
Sure.
But it's quite intuitive to use that. I can't remember much about using that one, so.
With respect to carb icing, I was looking at the carb heat. You've got a carb temperature there. If you, what is the procedure with the carb icing on this?
You always have to have 10 degrees at least on there, or at least 1 inch out on here.
Fair enough.
Probably, if you've got 1 inch here, it'll be reading 5 or 0, so you need to pull it out further.
So get a bit of resonance.
Because these engines, you never run up here where you've got atmospheric pressure on either side of the butterfly, yeah?
Right.
So because the throttles are always, the butterfly is always partially shut,
yes,
you've always got a pressure drop across it, which means you've always got a temperature drop.
Yes.
Which means you always need
a little bit of
ice. Carb heat,
and that's it over there.
And the rules are, if you drop the manifold air pressure below 18 inches before you do that, it's full carb heat. If there's visible moisture or you're flying near to low cloud, full carb heat.
I'm with you.